All right, folks, hit and pitch, 5 o'clock. Thanks for coming. Have a good workout. Are you kidding me? Let's go! 5 o'clock, New York Empire Baseball, online training series, Hustle at Home. Tito Chalamet, thank you for bringing tears to my eyes today, and I say that with a lot of warmth and love, dude. For those of you who didn't hear, I looked at Tito and said, hey, after training today, I'm going to go home, have some dinner. He said, you are home. Tito, you got that right. And the truth is, so are you and so are all of you. Thanks for being a part of it. Coach Chris has the warm-up. We're jumping right into pitching. For some of you, it's going to be a review. For those of you who get it and you have the movements down, today is maximum intensity, right? And every day you should be doing the warm-up and all the drills every day, okay? So let's get started. Coach Chris has the warm-up. I got the pitching. Coach Chris has the hitting. Coach Chris has the workout. We're ready to rock. Somebody told me, what am I having for dinner again? I don't know. We'll think about that later. Coach Chris, take it away.
All right, guys, let's roll. We're gonna get going right away. So we're gonna start off with some foot flicks and some ankle flicks right here. We're gonna warm up our knees and ankles. You stand right where you are. Just kick them out. Shake out your legs a little bit. Let's get those ankles nice and loose, ready to go. All right, guys, next up we have some toe walks. Get all the way up on your toes. We can start to walk back and forth. Staying up on our toes, staying up on our toes. Should feel the flexing in your toes, in your ankles, I'm sorry. Starting to get them ready to work. Now we're gonna go down, back to our heels, heel walks. Walk around on our heels, same thing. Forward and back, just moving around a little bit. All right, guys, now we're ready to move. Let's go high knees. Let's get those arms pumping as well. Remember, hands go from ear to pocket, up and down. Here we go. All the way up, all the way up. Come on, guys. Awesome, guys. Next up, we have butt kicks. Same thing, same arm action right now. And I want to get all the way up to my butt, my leg. I'm warming up the front of my legs, my quads. All right, here we go.
Baby Shark, get working out, boys. Stop typing. Don't worry about what your name says. Worry about what your butt's doing.
Guys, now that we got our legs loose, let's get our hips going now. I'm going to start to show you the movement. Right, we're going knee to knee. Let's bring my left knee to my right knee, going back and forth. Now I'm going to start to add a little rhythm in, a little skip. Turn those hips.
Coach, I gotta welcome somebody to this call because he's killing it already, and I think he's the youngest guy on the call, and he looks fantastic. Fred Kaufthal, welcome to Hit and Pitch today. We love seeing you here, kiddo.
Love it, love it, love it. Guys, we're going to get up a little bit higher. We're going to go knee to hip now. You're going to see me again. I'm just going to walk through it. I'm going to add that rhythm. Let's get a little skip.
Coach, I stand corrected. Isla J. Baltimore apparently is the youngest Empire player on the call.
Future of Empire.
Let's go.
Till little bros get in the game.
Let's go. Well, I'll tell you right now, Emily crushed her 415.
I love it. I love it. Guys, we have toy soldiers next. We have two ways of doing this, guys. For our older guys, or if you're just up for an advanced movement, we're going to start off with the power soldier. It's going to be a toy soldier with a little bit of a skip. I'm going to show you both, okay? Here's the advanced way with the power soldier first. Leg stays straight, left hand to right foot. All right? Or we can just accomplish the same thing without that tempo with just the toy soldier. Biggest thing is our legs are staying straight. Rather see you do the movement correctly than challenge yourself a little too much with that harder exercise. Awesome, guys. All right, next up, we're going to go back to power skips. I skipped one. It's one of my favorites, too. We have a power skip with a stomp. So we're doing the skip, but I'm stomping down. So I'm going to skip up and stomp down. You're going to hear my feet slam the floor. I want you to hear the same thing on your end. All right, here we go.
Max call, stomp harder.
Awesome, guys. Awesome job, guys. That's a very important one that we just did. Next piece, we got side shuffles. Getting that pop and flop position, toes, knees, chest, facing forward, shuffling back and forth. All right, guys? Here we go. Do it with me.
Guys, keep your posture throughout the whole thing. Don't bounce up and down, and don't stand up straight. Maintain your posture throughout these shuffles. Let's go. give it a little push sideways to propel yourself. Turk, you look strong, kiddo.
Awesome job, guys. Next piece, we have twisters. All right, I'm going to walk you through it first. In front, step out, step behind. So I'm stepping in front, step out my other foot, step behind. It's going to look like this, but first the top half. My arms go up into the L shape. They're in 90 degrees now. Now I want to bring them up here to 45, so a little bit in front of my shoulders. I'm just going to twist. Awesome job, guys. Last but definitely not least, let's keep that heart rate pumping right now. If you're outside, feel free to run some sprints. If you're inside like Coach Chris, we're going to do some jump rope right now. We're going to go for 20 seconds. I'm doing it with you. Here we go. Up on your toes. Make sure we're breathing in through our nose, out through our mouth. Try to fill your belly with air. Halfway. 5. And that is it. Guys,
Coach, I can't tell if Irv's,
warm-up.
Coach, I can't tell if Irv's video is frozen or if he's just not moving today.
No, he probably just moves too fast for the video to pick it up. He's just got to go
Too
higher
fast.
speed cameras.
Too fast. Yeah, we need the Edgertronic to keep up with him.
Yep, iPhones can't stay with her. That's just a known thing. You type that into Google, you see that.
Now, it's called the iPhone because Irv is smarter than the phone, so it's the like an Irv phone.
All right, I'm gonna pass you over to Jordan. I promise he has more dad jokes for you on the other end. All right, he's gonna keep this thing rolling. Here we go.
Come on, you got Isla on the call. Got to have the dad jokes. If you do not have bands, do baseballs. I'm doing my bands today. Coach, did I sound a little Western on that?
What was that?
Did I sound a little country on that? I'm gonna do my bands.
I'm gonna get my touches.
All right. Maintain your posture, bend in your knees, bend at your hips, little hip hinge. Let's get a little farther away. Let's push ourselves today, but make sure you get full range of motion. Front, back, up and down. Here we go. Forward fly, overhead reach. I got a little bounce in me today, Coach. I got some rhythm going. I got my own music.
Love it, love it. Awesome, Declan. Good job, Nicholas. Let's see it, dude. Good. Slow down a little bit, Nicholas.
I'm going to spin around, go right into my reverse fly to overhead reach. Right? Again, some tension in that band, not so much that I can't get full range of motion. Let's go. A little activation and warmth, Coach.
Good, baby shark.
What's up with the snow coming, Coach? We're going to need a lot of activation and warmth this weekend.
Malcolm, move a little bit closer so the band isn't as tight, buddy. A little closer to mom. There you go. Go ahead, bud.
And 7. Turn
Yeah.
Another set of forwards and backwards. Again, if you have baseballs, go through these motions. We're looking for range of motion, warmth, activation. Get those shoulders ready to rock.
Nice. Sal's doing a great job. Keep it up. Come on. Ari, good work. Mater in the house with the fresh shades. Looking good.
Jump right into my reverse flies to overhead reach.
Fred doing an awesome job. That's perfect, buddy. James Fox, let's just slow down a tiny bit.
Shake him out.
Alex Tall, make sure those arms stay straight, bud. Oh, he's out. Coach, I need to get my weights.
Let's go. All right, I'm going to do this sideways. You're going to see it, right? I'm going to do my internal or backwards, my internal and external rotation. Got my glove arm up, my throwing arm above it. Here we go. You'll see it backwards here. Notice my elbow's not moving. It's just resting on my other arm like a shelf, and it's rotating. Now the other direction. If you've just got a baseball, same posture, same movement. Do the best you can. Get that rotator cuff warmed up. Good. Same exercise, 7 and 7. Let's go.
Colby, make sure you get that hand that you're resting on at shoulder height. Get that a little higher. Kirshner, same thing, a little bit higher up. Good, Emily, that's awesome. Good work. Max, higher up with your right arm. Yep, there we go.
Good. Shake it out. Get a quick drink. I'm going to talk to you while you drink real quickly. A lot of you have coaches or teachers who maybe they have good intentions, before you throw, before you warm up, they tell you pull on your shoulder, pull across your body. That's a destabilizing exercise. What does that mean? It actually reduces some of the stability in your shoulder, which is important for arm health. It's important for performance. So even though those coaches mean really well, all of the current medical and scientific research says, do not destabilize a mobile joint. A joint that needs to move in multiple directions should not be unstable, right? That's how injury happens. We want to avoid that. We want to have a strong shoulder and one that, if you ever watch, Coach, who is it with the long feet? Michael Phelps, right? Look at the way he warmed up before a swim meet. Did he pull his arm like this against the wall and pull it here? No. He tilted over into his athletic posture and he swung his arms back and forth just to get those joints warm and get ready for full range of motion so he could perform. Do not pull on a mobile joint. Shake it out. Get your ball, get your band, get your towel, get whatever it is you're practicing your throws. Emily was working on this today. I got two pieces to this. Pull my elbow back as I bring the ball out for my scat load. My front arm comes across and that elbow pulls into my hip violently, hard to pull those shoulders across. Let's go, you know what, before we get our scaps, hey Turk, I'm just thinking about you. Let's go long toss. 10 long toss throws. Imagine you're throwing across the outfield with that same scap movement. About 3/4 effort. Here we go.
Good. Declan, reach out a little further with that glove side.
And then elbow, forearm, hand. Whoa, who is that? Who was that we just spotlighted?
I didn't see that one, Coach.
Oh, I should have known. That's delicious and nutritious. Come on, that's the Fruit Loops with the marshmallows, Coach. Turk looking fantastic.
Eagle, beautiful.
Do all the work. That's efficient movement. That's how you go into the 5th inning, the 6th inning, and still not tired. That's how you get to 60, 70 pitches, and you're not tired yet because your body is doing the work, not just your arm. Let's get 3 more long toss throws.
Guys, if you hear Coach, he's saying long toss, so we should be thinking like we're throwing the ball over the pitcher's head if we're at the home plate. If I'm standing at home plate, I want to throw the ball over the pitcher's head into center field.
Coach, I'm going to throw it into center field.
Lit, that looks awesome. Let's see it, Coach. Light it up.
I think
Beautiful.
That's on 59th Street right now, Coach.
Henry Gray, that looks awesome. But 59th Street, that was on 39th.
Let's go. All right, feeling real good right now. Now I'm going to get real focused on my scap throws. I want to build that movement. I want to know that I'm pulling that elbow back to load that arm, load that shoulder. I got the arm across, and I want to fire that violently in. Here we go. We got 10 scap throws. You should see my elbow pop out back there. My arm's across, then I pull it in. Let's go.
Jared, spin your belly button to throw.
I challenge every one of you to whip this towel so quickly that Coach can hear the whip.
Hey, Coach, what advice would you give these guys, or what should they be thinking about if their chest is facing the floor? Can you show them? You got a lot of guys throwing and their chest is almost facing the floor.
So when they throw, they're here?
Correct. Guys, bring it in real quick. Empire, bring it in. Watch Coach Jordan.
I want you to maintain your posture. You're not going to tilt over to throw. It sounds like you might have a really short step, and when you throw, you're looking for the floor. Do not reach down to throw. Just go ahead, pull the elbow back, and then get that hand above your elbow, right, to here. And then all you're going to do is whip across this pocket. If you notice, I'm not hinging or bending at the waist. That's a great question, Coach. I'm here and here. I'm going to maintain my posture. So one of the things I'm going to do is take a longer stride. As I do it, I'm not going to take a teeny little step and then throw and have my chest go down. Where's my energy going? When I do that, it's going down. I need it to go directly in the path of the throw. I want maximum energy in every throw, so it's there, not there. So keep your chest up for the purpose of this drill. 2 more. All I'm thinking about, pull that elbow back, get the hand up above the elbow, pull this in and throw.
Good, Chef. That looks awesome.
Who we got over there? Oh, that's got to be Ari Litt with the Union Jack. Let's see what he's got. Wow, he's even loading that back hip. I like it. He's stepping ahead. All right, shake it out. Get a very quick drink. Let's go.
Hey, Coach, while their guys are grabbing water, what would be a piece of advice you'd give these guys who are throwing and not doing anything with their glove when they throw? It's almost getting thrown on the floor.
So let's think about this. I want to use, I said it, well, the first thing I said today, right, was I got to have my body do more work so that my arm does less work to propel and throw that baseball as hard as I can. If my glove arm is doing nothing when I throw, it's not helping me to rotate my shoulders and throw hard. Instead, I'm reaching up here. I'm going to think about it. I'm going to do 5 right now while everybody else is getting a drink. I'm going to reach up here. Actually, I'll do it lefty so everybody can kind of mirror, right? I'm going to reach up across, and that's all I'm thinking about. And then I'm going to pull it in. So you know what? I'm going to practice 5. Just reach and pull. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you look, that movement turns my shoulders for me. 5. Now I'm going to add in my throws. Right? So what would I say to them? I'd say you're shortchanging yourself. If you throw 50 without a front arm, you're going to throw harder. 55 is better than 50.
Coach, you were definitely a lefty in a past life. Just want to put that out there.
All right. Let's get into our lower half. We're going to get our drop steps going on. Coach Chris Sholkoff paying extra attention to this one. He said, Coach, you got to hit the drop steps hard today, step backs hard today, right? So you guys know this is one of my favorites because it really gets us to load this back hip, right? To stretch these muscles so that then they can shorten and fire and throw hard, right? I want my body doing the work. And it's going to be super important for hitting today, right? So let's get 10 step backs. I step back into it. I'm going to really sit deep as I can. I'm going to exaggerate these a bunch today. Here we go.
Guys, you see Coach Jordan's really sitting into that back leg. Loading his back leg when he goes to throw.
So, Coach, what I'm really doing is focus on, it's funny you asked that question, where I'm sitting into that back leg, and then I'm really thinking about the scap throws that we practiced so hard today. Wow, who was just throwing? That is delicious.
That's Luke DiMaria. He looks awesome.
My goodness.
Nice, Dylan. Now reach out further with that glove, Dylan.
Now, be careful when you do your step back. Who's jumping back right now? Who is that?
James Fox.
So James, oh, very nice. James just fixed it right on the spot. Instead of jumping back and tilting back, he really sitting into that hip. That is awesome. Foxy looking fantastic. Let's get 2 more. Fox just cranked me up, Coach. My goodness.
Nice, Alex.
That's got to be Alex Tall. I recognize the staircase.
That's awesome, dude. Good work, Tall.
Wow.
Bring it, Morris.
Take it out. Quick
Jonah
drink.
Morris looking good.
One more, Coach. Foxy just cranked me up. Fox, I'm going to try and channel my inner Fox here. Wow.
Nice work, guys.
5 max effort rockers. Finish your drink. Hopefully it's not something sugary. Water is the right choice. Max effort rockers. Here's how it's going to work. We start on our front leg. When we rock back into the back leg, we don't tilt, but that front foot comes off the ground a bit. To put it back down, listen to me carefully. To put it back down, I'm going to rotate my hips. My belly button is going to point to my target. Then I'm going to execute the scap throw. Here we go. Now, I don't like, Coach, that I didn't get enough of my weight into that front leg. I think I sat on my back hip too long. I think I can fix it. So all I'm thinking about right now, how do I get all my energy going forward without tilting over my front leg? Let's see how these guys do.
Good, guys. Everything forward, everything back. Jake Nathan, spread your feet out a little bit wider, buddy. Declan, same thing. Spread those feet out.
If you find yourself with your chest in front of your front foot when you throw, you're doing this wrong. When you land on that front leg, you got to get real strong. What's Ari Lit got? Can he do it? Show us strong on the front? Yep, you bet. Ari Lit. Couldn't be better.
Shep, widen those feet out. Widen your base out. Wider. Yep. Everything forward, everything back.
Here we go.
Shep, we're too short on our front foot. That's got to get wider out.
So, Jill, can we come back to me? I want people to see what that front foot looks like. Right? I see a bunch of guys going on to the back foot, and then their feet are very narrow. You're going to start almost as wide as you can be with that toe pointed almost forward. You start 100% of your weight on the front. We rock back, and that foot simply comes up. I don't swing it back. I'm here. I just come off the ground. That's your rocker. Get 2 more in.
Oh, let's go. Tito. Looking good.
Wow. Tito, make sure you're scap loading on the backside. Don't extend the arm. Yep. Fantastic. Great fix, kiddo. All right, get a quick drink. We're not done yet. I'm going to take a drink too, coach.
You're bringing it.
I don't know what to tell you. Fox got me cranked up. Hey, James, I have one thing to say to you, dude. Thank you. You just took me to a different level. All right. We're going to go into our drop step, right? It's intense. I start with my back to the target. I drop my throwing foot back. It's not a huge step. I just drop it back. That's why it's called, Coach, the
Drop step.
Yep. Right? I drop this back, and I don't begin my throw. I pull the elbow back and spin my belly button. So if you look, my chest is still facing the wrong way. Right? So I want to delay this as long as I can, but spin my belly. This is hard. Right? This takes focus. This is not drop step and throw. It's drop step and spin my belly button while pulling the elbow back. This is a hard workout. Right? Here we go. For those of you who already understand this movement, max effort. For those of you who don't, go slowly through it. Drop the throwing foot back, spin the belly button, then finish your spin. For those of you who are there already, hey, this is max effort right now.
Guys, the easiest way to do this right now is facing the camera. Guys who are struggling with this, just walk up to the camera, have your chest facing the camera, step back with your right foot, and then turn and throw. If you guys need some help, Coach Jordan's running through it right now.
Now, Alex, see how you're falling over that front foot? Brace yourself on that front leg when you land on it. So drop the right one back, spin, and get real strong on that left leg. So
Jake
drop
Nathan,
the right one
let's
back,
go.
spin. Wow. Brett looks ferocious. Ooh. Brett, pull the elbow back. Yeah! Brett looks great. That's awesome.
Can we bring up Jake Nathan real quick? You look awesome, dude. JB, check this guy out over here.
All right, Jake, make sure, I love the lower half. Make sure you're scap loading, right? Don't throw from above your head. Pull the elbow back, and then elbow, forearm, hand. Let's see it. Yeah, you bet. That's the real deal. Let's get in one more. Max effort if you've got. One more drop step. Shake it out. Got one drill left. I'm going to get a drink. I'm still on James Fox energy, Coach.
I love it. I love it. Keep hitting it.
Seriously. James, if I didn't say thank you before, thank you. I really can't get over how you just pumped me up, dude. I'm going to tell you right now, guys like you, and Ari, and Fred, guys that are on this call all the time working their butts off. Fred, for you to have the courage to get on with guys twice, 3 times your age, dude, you have no idea how it motivates us as coaches. All right, walking wind-up, right? This is where we pull it all together. 4 steps, right, left. My second right step is the sideways, the block step. My last step is the knee lift with my butt going home. That's a lot to think about. My first right, left, get my momentum, right, left, like I'm just walking down the street. My third step, that right step, boom, block step. My last move, lift my knee up and get my belly button going home. It's not a head behind my ankle, it's my tush going to the target. Coach, I like that, tush to target.
Works for me.
Works for me, let's go. All right, right throw, here we go. Now, if you realize it, you're putting everything together, right? The hip load, the scap load. Oh,
good.
That's the real deal right there.
That's Donnie Jr. right there.
Wow, that's a different thrower than when I saw him last. Move a little faster, Chuck. Come on now. Wow, Coach Chuck.
That looked awesome.
All right.
Amazing.
Let's go. 5 max effort, walking windups.
Good. All right, way to bring it. Yes, Ian Siegel, get that butt coming home a little more.
Let's see. Who else do we have, Coach?
Oh, let's go,
Good.
Julian.
Let's see that front arm from Julian. Break those hands earlier, Jay. Yep. Fantastic. Great fix. Great fix. Who's up in my grill right now? My goodness, who is that? That's Ian Siegel?
That is Luke DiMaria.
Stop.
Yep.
Luke. Oh, 14, you could use another pitcher, kiddo.
He looks great on 10U, Coach.
Wow. Dude, oh, stop. Can we highlight West Palm Beach right now? I know the camera moves a little slower down there, but this is the real deal right here. Just when you thought you've seen everything, this dude is working his ass off. Am I allowed to say ass off? I would fix the front side, Big Irv. I'd reach out with that glove arm, but my goodness, is this the real deal? Let's go. Dude, just when you thought I couldn't get any more excited, that is the best thing ever. You got somebody sitting in Bridgehampton watching that go on. Boy, you better stand up and teach Grandpa how to throw a baseball. Come on.
Callan, oh no.
I've worked everything I've got, and then we're taking a break. We're hitting. Let's go.
Cal, I think Grandpa's throwing harder than you now.
Let's hit. Wow. Wow, that was Murph. Yeah. Take a bow, kid. Dude, I never seen Murph with so much intensity.
He just got inspired by Grandpa.
I'll say. All right. Shake it out. Get it. Wow. Shake it out. Get a drink. I gotta tell you, did I say thank you once or twice today? For y'all to put in the effort that you just did, you have no idea what it does for us as coaches. You think we're pumped up? Watching you inspires us to be better and better every day. Thank you for what you've done tonight. Thank you. Every time. Coach, take it away. Let's hit some baseballs.
Guys, awesome job with the pitching. I love how each week it's just starting to look better and better. It's just proving that the training that you guys are doing at home is just as effective as when you guys are with us at the arena. So let's get right into our hitting, guys. Last week we started to work on rockers and step backs, and we've been touching upon that a lot. Very similar to the hitting stuff. I want to make sure that we're in the right place with our loads. So I'm going to grab my towel right now. You grab a t-shirt, towel, bat, whatever you guys have. I want you to line up sideways, right? So I want you to face the camera. So how I am right now, I want your chest face the camera. So myself and Coach Jordan are able to help you guys through this. So I'm going to line up in my batting stance right now, guys. And we're just going to go through a couple of the lower half, older half guys. You guys can get right into the whole thing. When I do this, I'm actually going to take this down and lay it in between my legs. You guys can do the same. If you see my belly button and header in line with my t-shirt right now, I'm going to have my hands up like I'm ready to hit. And I want to make sure I have weight moving forward when I step forward. Head and belly button are in front. Biggest thing we need to focus on, guys, I see a lot of you do this. Chest goes over the front foot. Let's make sure the whole body moves forward, okay? I want you to do it with me. Let's go. We're going to hit 5 of these. I want to see how they look. Biggest thing is chest doesn't come forward. Head and belly button in the center of my body.
Coach, the one thing I'm seeing, I see a whole bunch of guys extending that back leg, and we talked about this, right? Luke, Maria, that back leg shouldn't go straight. It should stay bent when you land. So, Coach, can you demonstrate that? Because that's always a problem for so many ball players.
Yeah, so, guys, what Coach Jordan's talking about, I'm in my stance now. When I take my step, I don't want to be like this, right? I can't go spin and hit from this position. I want this back leg to be bent when I land, right? I'm landing on 2 bent knees instead of going to take my step and having a straight back leg is what Coach is talking about right now. So remember, I'm going to lift my foot and fall forward. If you see my back knee is bent, right, I can go spin my hips from this position. So let's make sure we're moving weight forward, but we have this back knee bent. We're not looking like this. All right, I'm lifting, and my back knee is bent, okay? Let's see.
Coach, should we give him something advanced right now?
What do you got, Coach?
How much pressure are you going to put on that back heel when you land? You're going to mash it into the floor? That back heel, the knee is bent. show it to them because I don't know if they're ready for that, but I think we'll give them a taste.
So I'm going to step forward. I'm trying to push this part of my foot, right? My heel is where all my weight is. So when I go to spin and hit, this front side is going to get even more firm, right? When I lift and I go to swing, all of my energy should be coming through my front foot. So that's why Coach Jordan's talking about his heel mashed into the floor, because I need to now spin off that front foot, guys.
And if you look, folks, before he snaps, his weight's in his right heel, his back heel, right? It's not up in his toe. I wish we could show that some better way. But when Coach lifts that leg and he starts to load, his back heel, if you're a righty, your right heel is pressing the ground, right? Oh, now we can see it. There you go. Look at his back heel, his right heel, right? That's not coming off the ground. That's going to mush the floor. His back knee is going to be bent, mush the floor. Then he snaps, right? You shouldn't be up on a toe on the back leg. That is awesome, Coach Chris.
All right, guys, let's add that next piece to it. Now we've worked on the lower half, right? So let's build up from there. So I'm going to start to work on my upper half load. Coach Jordan talks about it all the time. Biggest thing when we throw, we got to make sure we pull back on our scap. Now we're going to do the same exact thing while hitting, guys. So if you'd like, you can grab your towel on the floor if you figured out the lower half already. So we're going to hold our T-shirt, towel, bat, whatever you got. I'm going to get my stance. When I go to step forward, right, I'm going to think about driving my weight through my front heel. But when I step forward, I want to pull back on that scap, just like when I was going to throw, right? So I shouldn't see anyone's chest opening up as they land, right? That's a big thing that a lot of guys do. I want to see this, right? I'm pulling back, right? You can see my elbow in there. I'm taking a step forward. I'm pulling back right now. Pull back on that. If you do this 100% correct, right, timing-wise, my pullback on my scap should be when my foot lands. The later it is, the better it is. We're going to create more separation. More separation is more bat speed. All right, guys, let's see it. Let's cycle around with these dudes. I want to see what we're looking like. Good. Siegel, a little bit more weight coming forward.
Now, fellas, don't think about turning your shoulders inwards. Just pull the elbow back. That's going to be enough of a shoulder turn, right? Don't think about loading the shoulder like Declan. Don't turn your front shoulder down and in intentionally. Just pull that elbow back behind you. Imagine I'm standing behind you after having made fun of you one too many times. You want to elbow me in the chest. Actually, you're about like 6'4" at this point. You probably elbow me above my head, right? Just pull that elbow back. Wow.
Good, Miles Jones. So we're hitting right now. Don't go to throw. So get into your batting stance, buddy. Malcolm Jones, get in your batting stance. Good, and go to the load, and then you're gonna pull back on that scap like we did when we were throwing. So pull that right elbow back. Go ahead.
Tito, careful not to let your hands come up to your head. Let them stay right at about shoulder height, right? The hands shouldn't travel upwards. Otherwise, you end up hitting poorly like Julian.
So, guys, I see a couple guys taking swings right now. We're not swinging at all. Can you bring that camera back on me real quick? I know we're talking about a lot of advanced stuff tonight, guys. We're giving it to you all right now. You guys been with us for a couple weeks online now. So watch this. I'm gonna break it down really simple. I'm gonna get my batting stance. I'm gonna get weight moving forward, and then I'm gonna pull back. That's all I'm looking to accomplish right now. I see some guys swinging. I see some other stuff going on. Let's keep it simple. Then we can build on that, okay? So I'm in my batting stance. I got weight moving forward, and then I pull back. If I end, this is what it should look like. Boom. I'm ready to hit from this position. Give me 3 more of those, and we're taking it to the next piece. Let's go.
Emily, don't forget to pull back on that elbow. Same as when you pitch.
Nicholas, chest doesn't come forward, buddy. No turn at all. Pull back on your right hand, Nick. Yep, there you go.
Em, can you get that elbow to go behind your back when you start to hit? There you go. Much better.
Awesome job.
Good for you. Dylan Kirshner looking strong. Get some more weight on that front leg when you land.
Henry Gray, don't start to turn yet. Just land and pull back. That's it. Don't start your rotation yet. Good, Fox. Now look forward. Don't look at the camera. Yep. Awesome, guys. Let's get this next piece going. You guys look awesome with these loads right now. I want to work on some step backs because it's almost just going to build on the load. But we're going to add a swing into our step back today, right? So I'm going to do my step back just like when we were just pitching, guys. I want to sit into this back leg
if you see when I sit into my back leg right now, I'm loading this back hip, right? I'm bending here. I'm squeezing my butt here. I'm almost pushing. Coach Jordan was talking about it before. I'm pushing the floor on my right foot, right? So younger guys, if you want to just think of it like this, I want you to step back, and the most important thing for you, keep your knee inside your back ankle. So here, fall forward. If you see I'm not stepping back and jumping forward, right, I'm just going to step back and fall forward into there. But now I'm going to swing. So I'm going to step back, fall forward, spin and swing. Step back, fall forward, spin and swing.
So
Ready?
what's important, if you notice, Coach Chris isn't falling in front of his front foot when he swings. He stays behind that front leg, right? He almost looks like a triangle or a diagonal, right? His chest never passes his front foot, ever, 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 ever.
This is what we don't want, guys. Right? Instead, I want to be here, firm on the front leg. Let's see.
Yeah. James Fox has got it figured out.
Oh, let's
Max
go
Miller's
tall.
working out over that front leg.
Oh, man, you were going to destroy baseballs the second we were back, Alex Tall. Let's go. Jonah Morris, awesome. Now just get that swing across your chest, buddy. Henry, spin that belly button harder to the pitcher. Simone, I know you swing harder than that. Let's go. You didn't earn a nickname like Meat with swinging easy, dude. Good, Shep. A little further with your front foot. Chest can't come over your front foot. Good, guys. Slight step back. Fall into your front foot. Already lit. That looks amazing. Johnny Asters. Look at you put it all together. See what you got, Cole. Awesome. I love it. All right, guys. Next piece right here. That looked awesome here. Let's get some rockers going. Let's work on transferring some of this weight in our front leg. From our back leg to our front leg. So just like when we're hitting just like we're pitching, we're going to spread our feet out real wide, right? My feet are going to be out real wide. I'm going to go back, forward, and then I'm going to go to spin my hips, right? I'm going to spin my hip here, and I'm really going to focus on this front leg being straight and strong. If you see, Coach Jordan was talking about the front leg being on a diagonal. You see from my shoe up to my waist, I'm on a diagonal down. I'm not up like this. Right? I don't want my chest over my front leg. I'm going back, forward, spin my hips, and I got that front leg on a diagonal, and then I rip this towel across my chest. Right? So here we go. I'm going to put it up full speed for you guys. Back, forward, boom. Right? Back, forward, pull back on that front foot. Pull back on that front hip, I'm sorry. How do you look, JB?
Hey, Fred Kaufthal is just blowing me away today. I can't believe this kid is in here crushing it. I'm just a coach. I don't even know what to say. I mean, this kid is just incredible.
I love it. I love it.
Coach, is he 6?
That's a big swing from a 6-year-old, baby.
Coach, this is the real deal. I can't believe you joined the big boys. You got Emily going hard right now. Max Tall looking really sharp in the flip-flops today.
Malcolm, you can't be showing off the muscles and not swinging as hard as you can. Come on, dude.
Max, once you land on that front leg, make sure you're pushing hard on the front heel. All of you, make sure when you start that swing, your front heel mashes the ground so you don't end up in front of your front foot. That is so important to this drill for both throwing and hitting. Wow.
SALIS is bringing it right now. Hey, get a little wider with your feet, though. A little wider with your feet, Brett. SALIS is 120% on intensity right now. I'm loving it.
I'll tell you, Dick's got the moves, but he's not really transferring much weight. I'm shocked.
Come on, Kershaw. Let's go, dude.
Yeah, Chuck's got it figured out. Shep's got it figured out. Wow. Can we get
Johnny
Shep up here? Let's go. This is terrific.
Cutlets, spread those feet out wider. Your chest can't come over your front foot.
For it,
Wider,
Shep.
wider. John, wider. Feet wider.
That's it,
Come on,
big
buddy.
boy. You got it, kid. Good for you, Shep. Wow.
Johnny cuts. Another foot further with your front foot to start. Nope, don't start yet. Spread your feet out.
Coach, Shep is even admiring every one of his hits in his own mind. Do you love this?
I love that. I had Brett Siegel in the 4 p.m. class. He was doing, we were doing snap rockers as well, and he took a swing, and he actually looked like he took out binoculars because he knew he hit it 500 feet.
No, this is good. These swings look terrific. I like what I see. I just want to make sure that everybody see, like, Jake Nathan's getting out over that front foot, and he knows better than that because he was doing the throws perfectly. Yo, did somebody just call Shep Pete Alonso? Oh, Jake Nathan, way to fix it, dude. That's awesome. Good for you. That is let me tell you something. That is the most important thing you guys can do on these calls. You're making a mistake. Don't just keep making the same mistake. Listen to what the coaches are telling you and make that fix. If you can't, go on, drop us a quick note. We'll help. That is, Jake, good for you, dude. My
Love
goodness.
Jake, that's awesome, buddy.
Look at Ben.
Guys, last.
Oh, that's my dude. Now, Ben, be careful, right? If that right hip is crossing over in front of your left foot, we're going too far, right? Push back against that front foot so you don't continue forward.
Let's see it, Luke.
Wow, he's got a little weight staying on the back foot, though.
Yeah.
Luke, once you start that swing, get all the weight off that back foot, right? I don't want to see those toes getting squished. Oh, who is that?
The kid.
Who is
All right,
that?
boys, last swing. We got a workout to do. Let's go.
Coach, who's mashing baseballs right now just a second ago?
That was Mr. Callum Murphy.
No, it was not.
Just the last guy, I think it was Cal.
Wow, he grew
Guys,
up.
let's drop our towels, drop our bats, whatever you got in your hands. Grab a quick sip of water. We got a workout to do. This is the important part, guys. We're asking you to do a lot of advanced movements in pitching and hitting. We got to start to build that muscle coordination. We got to start to build that. For the older guys, got to start to build muscle. All of this is going to help you a ton in everything we ask you guys to do. All right, so everyone's back now, guys. Let's go. Our first two exercises, I'm going to show you them, and we're going to do them both for time, all right? So I'm going to show you what we're doing. We did these last week as well, so I hope we're even better. So I'm going to start my feet spread out a little bit. I'm going to start with my toes pointing out slightly, right? So you can see my feet, they're pointing out slightly a little bit. It's going to help my body move a little better. And I'm going to go side squats, right? So biggest thing, like we were doing the rockers, I want to think about sitting into that leg, right? So I'm going to slide over so you can fully see me. I'm going to sit into this heel, right? I'm really thinking about sitting into this heel here. And I'm almost, I show you from the side, I'm really sitting into this heel and I'm getting my butt down when I do this. And then I'm going to push over to the other side. And I'm going to squat on the other side. So it should look like this, guys. I'm going to squat all the way down, come to the middle, squat all the way down. You should feel a stretch in here. And we're going to work the other side. So squat all the way down, come up to the middle, squat all the way down, guys. We are not in a rush right now. This is not an explosive movement because the next thing we are doing is explosive. So we're doing side squats, going 30 seconds of those, right into a squat, right? We're going right into a squat and a side jump. So squat, side jump, squat, side jump. So we're going slow and controlled movement into an explosive movement. So we got 30 seconds of side squats, nice and slow, really feel it. And then we have only 15 seconds of explosive jumps. So think about 6 jumps max. All right, guys, let's see it. Here we go. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Spread those feet out, side squats.
So,
Good,
Coach,
Tito, really sit in that group.
Ari Litt's got it figured out. I'm seeing a lot of guys go with their chest to their knee. Max Miller's just wobbling back and forth, right? Fellas, the key is to get your butt. Coach, would you say butt to heel is a good way of thinking of it?
Yeah, can we bring this camera back on me, guys? I want to start this over because this is a super important thing, guys. We'll do the explosive stuff, and that's just go, go, go. But when we're doing stuff like this, really pay attention to the movement, right? So I'll show you from 2 angles. My feet are going to be spread apart. I'm going to squat down. I'm thinking about getting all of my weight into my heel, the back of my foot, and I'm sitting. I like what Coach Jordan just said, my butt to my heel, right? I'm trying to get my butt to my heel, right? This leg stays straight. But the thing is, I'm not allowing this knee to go out here, right? So I'm just squatting down. Should almost be in line with my foot. Squat down. Now you can see it from the side. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to squat down. You can almost see how low I go. So I'm about
about 90 degrees, right? So I'm squatting down here. All right, so I'm taking my time. So I'm going to go here. Squat, squat, right? So we're probably doing about 10, 5 each leg. Let's start that over. Really take your time on the movement, okay? All right, start it up, guys. We got 30 seconds. Let's go. Spread those feet out nice and wide. Point the toes out slightly. Tito, sit deeper into your heel, not your toes. Good. You should feel no weight on your toes, guys. Chucky, that's awesome. Nicholas Lynn, that's amazing. Let's go. Malcolm, way deeper, buddy. Get that butt down. Sit all the way down. Good. Sitting back, though. Ari Lit, that's amazing. Good work. Halfway there, guys. Alex Tall, let's go.
Wow, Alex Toll cares about quality.
Good, guys. 5 seconds left.
Coach, would you say Alex Toll's improvements in his hitting are not an accident?
Absolutely. I'll touch on that in a second. Guys, hey, now we're doing squats and a side jump. Squats and a side jump. Squat down, jump as far as you can to the side. Good, Siegel. Good, let's go.
So, folks, do not just jump and jump and jump. Make sure you're doing the squat before each jump. Otherwise, you're not doing this correctly.
Ian's killing this right now. Dude, that's awesome. Yes, I love how he's pushing off the floor and trying to go to the side and not up. That's amazing. Chucky, nice job. Good. Further. Come on. Last jump each.
Chuck, can
Good,
you get
guys.
into that squat?
Guys, quick sip of water. Quick sip of water. Real quick, back to Alex Tall, where you're talking about, Coach. I watched Alex become not only a better hitter, but a better pitcher after almost 6 months of just constant, dedicated work to movement, right? Sometimes what it's going to take you to get to the next level as a baseball player isn't always going to be playing baseball. It's going to be learning how to use your body, right? So I think it was last winter, right? This would have been the winter where he would have really showed it all off. The spring, I'm sorry, but last winter is when I watched him do a whole bunch of physical training, which helps a lot, guys. So really take this stuff serious, guys. It's not by mistake why you keep seeing guys called out on this, right? They work their butts off. Last piece right here. Let's get a little bit of an upper body work. We're going to get some core work and a push workout as well. And then we're going to get a little bit of jumping and a push-up workout. So we're going to start off, we're going to go up, down planks, right? So I'm going to start into a plank. I'm in a plank, and I'm going to push up. So I'm working my triceps here, and I'm also working my core. If you see, I'm not rocking around with my hips, right? You can see it from this angle. I want to squeeze that core. I don't want to look like this. I'd rather see you go slow and properly move, okay? So we have 30 seconds of those. Finished off with a little bit of intensity, a little fun. So we're going to jump as high as we can, down into a push-up. Nice, slow push-up, back all the way to the top. You got 30 seconds of that, guys. Let's push it right now. Let's start it up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up, down planks. Let's go. Nice job, 8th grade. Perfect. I love how he's taking his time, squeezing his belly. His hips are staying in the same spot. Nicholas Lynn, squeeze your belly. Hips don't move.
Coach, apparently hips don't lie either.
Hips don't lie at all.
Shakira said so.
I've heard. Malcolm Jones, nice work. Ari Lit, nice work. Johnny Thumbs, good job, buddy. Way to squeeze that belly. Halfway there, guys. Another 15 seconds. Keep working. Emily, don't worry about the phone. Keep working. Let's go.
I just want to turn Max Tall's sweatshirt into an Empire sweatshirt.
5 seconds left, guys. 5 seconds left. Oh, he's on the tie-dye game. Let's go. All right, guys. Up on your feet, up, down. Just jump as high as you possibly can down into a push-up. Have some fun in this. Who's going to work the hardest? We got 30 seconds. Johnny Thumbs, you better start jumping. Let's go.
Oh
Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, Tall.
Coach, it's no wonder Luke DiMaria can load that back hip and pitch the way he does. Look at this kid.
Oh, he's a beast. He's the fastest 10-year-old in the world.
Dude, when I work out one day and push myself, could I become like Luke?
I work out to be more like Luke, and I have him by almost 20 years.
Do you think what Declan's doing can be called jumping or not so much?
Guys, 10 seconds left. Push yourself.
Oh,
Let's go.
dude, he just shut me up. Did you see the last one?
Come on, guys. No, I missed it.
His head might have gone through the ceiling. Declan, way to turn it up a notch, Declan Walsh. I expect nothing less from you, dude. Awesome.
Guys, amazing, amazing, amazing. Guys, awesome job today.
Guys, the pitching workout you guys did today, I love that we keep stepping to the next level, right? We may be doing some of the same exercises, but the quality just continues to go up. And that's because of you guys. It's because you coming here each and every week, every single time you have an opportunity to get in front of us, you're showing up and giving everything you got. And if I had to guess, I would assume the guys who are really excelling right now, really getting better, are the guys who are also working on this skill when they're not in front of their coaches, right? Continue to do all this stuff. Coach Jordan says it all the time. Reach out to us if you have a question, right? If something doesn't make sense, if you want to work a little harder and like, Coach, what exactly do we do in that workout? That's what we're here for. Reach out to us. We will give you all the information. We want to see you guys do nothing but continue to excel, continue to get better. Guys, thank you again for an awesome workout. I'm going to pass this thing over to Coach Jordan. I will see you guys tomorrow during training.
Yeah, Coach Chris hit it on the head. All of you did, right? I'll tell you, we're pumped up. We're excited to bring it to you. But Coach Chris was talking to me with the other Coach Chris, and we said that sometimes the classes are not as pumped up. You don't get all the energy from us that maybe you come to expect. And I'll tell you the truth. We feed off of all of you. So to see all of you work as hard as you did today, I'm going to tell you the truth. For me, that was the best class we've ever done. And we're doing 18 classes a week right now, right? Hands down for me, best class ever, because every time I looked at this screen, 40 some odd pitchers on here. Every time I looked, everybody was going max effort. You got a guy like Fred Kaufthal on here bringing it, and he is brand new to this level of training. Fred, could not be happy that you were here. Alex Tallway to keep setting a great example. Max pushing the envelope. Everybody on here really cranked it up a notch. And I tell you, that's what feeds us. We love it. So keep that up. Thank you for bringing us home today. Oh, hustle at home. Have a great night. Take care of your parents. Give them a big hug. We will see you tomorrow.
Have a great night, guys.